For as long as Alex could remember, he had always been fascinated by mirrors. Not in a weird way. He didn't spend hours staring at himself or anything. But he loved the way reflections worked, how mirrors could make a room seem bigger, or how two mirrors facing each other could create an endless tunnel. But something changed the day he turned 16. It started out as a normal morning. He woke up late, threw on a hoodie, and stumbled into the bathroom to brush his teeth. But as he lifted his toothbrush, something felt wrong. It took a second before he realized. His reflection wasn't moving. Alex blinked. His reflection blinked back. He raised his arm. The reflection did too. Maybe he was just tired. Shaking it off, he finished getting ready and went downstairs. But that was just the beginning. That night, as he was brushing his teeth again, he caught something off in the mirror. For just a split second, when he turned his head, his reflection didn't. Alex froze. His heart pounded in his chest. He waved his hand. His reflection moved. He stuck out his tongue. His reflection copied. But he knew what he saw. His reflection had lagged, like a broken video. Goosebumps crawled up his arms. He turned off the light and left the bathroom, avoiding the mirror completely. The next few days, it got worse. He started noticing tiny delays. When he reached for the fridge, his reflection was a fraction of a second too slow. When he sat down in front of his bedroom mirror, his reflection stared for too long before copying him. One night, he decided to test it. He stood in front of his mirror, took a deep breath, and moved his hand as fast as he could. And for the briefest moment, his reflection didn't move at all. It just stood there, still, waiting. Alex stumbled backward. His breath came in short, panicked gasps. The reflection finally moved, but wrong. Not delayed this time. Instead, it seemed to catch up too fast, like it was desperate to correct itself. That night, he covered all the mirrors in his room. But it didn't stop. One evening, he was at his friend Tyler's house, playing video games in the living room. Tyler paused the game. "Hey, can you grab my phone from my room?" Alex sighed but went upstairs. As he passed by Tyler's bathroom, something caught his eye. He wasn't sure why he looked. He had been avoiding mirrors for days, but something made him glance. And that's when he saw it. His reflection was still staring at him. Alex stopped. His real body had kept walking, but in the mirror, he was still standing right there. The reflection wasn't moving. Alex's stomach dropped. His mouth went dry. Then, slowly, his reflection smiled. But Alex wasn't smiling. His real face was frozen in horror, but in the mirror, his reflection's mouth curled into a wide, twisted grin. And then, the reflection took a step forward. Straight out of the mirror, Alex screamed and ran downstairs so fast he nearly tripped. Tyler blinked. "Dude, what happened?" Alex gasped for air. The mirror, my reflection, He turned, expecting it to be right behind him. But when he looked back at the hallway, nothing. No figure. No movement. When they checked the mirror, his reflection was normal again. That night, Alex's fear turned into desperation. He had to know the truth. Armed with only his phone flashlight, he went into his bathroom at midnight. He stood in front of the mirror and whispered, "Who are you?" For a long time, nothing happened, just his own reflection staring back at him. Then, the reflection's lips moved, but Alex didn't speak. The voice that came out wasn't his. "You should have never noticed me." The lights flickered, the air turned ice cold, and before Alex could scream, the mirror shattered. And that's where the mystery begins. What was in Alex's reflection? A ghost? A glitch in reality? Or something trying to take his place? Now it's your turn to solve the case. Drop your theories in the comments, and let's crack the mystery of the vanishing reflection.